evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Iceful in Wayne, New Jersey, where in today's hockey matchup, the visiting Wayne Valley Indians will take on your Wayne Hills Patriots. Guys, there's going to be a lot of emotions in this game, a lot of excitement. You know, two crosstown rivals are playing each other for the first time in the regular season in recent memory. What does Wayne Hills have to do to beat the Indians tonight?
Well, this is the Mayor's Cup, as we all know. This is a big game for the town to see who can win this game and reclaim Mayor Rumana's fortune, the Mayor's Cup. Whoever wins this game is going to get a lot of dignity because both teams are struggling right now. Let's face it, Wayne Valley at 2-11-2 and Wayne Hills at 3-9-1. So this is two struggling franchises looking for a prize.
The key to this game tonight is for the Wayne Hills Patriots to play solid defense if they want any shot at winning this game. They have to hold Wayne Valley to as minimal points as possible, possibly less than 3, or else, you know, it could go either way tonight.
Sorry, guys, I forgot to introduce the announcers. I'm David Suntup alongside Andrew Gayo and Carmelo Guarneri, who just spoke. Well, I have some stats for you tonight. Wayne Valley is 2-1 when scoring 3 goals or more. That's only happened 3 times where they scored 3 or more goals, so they don't score a lot of goals. They have lost 7 games by 3 goals or less. So Wayne Valley's lost a lot of close games, and same with Wayne Hills. They've lost 6 games by 3 goals or less. And Wayne Hills, their key tonight is goaltending. Brian Rossman's going to be in goal. The last 2 games he's won, his last game against Ultapan, his first period was a little shaky, he told me. But the last 2 periods, he really came on. He played great. He only gave up 1 goal in the second, 1 goal in the third. They need goaltending because in games where they give up more than 4 goals, they're 1-6. So when they have good goaltending, they can put the puck in the net. They have Albert Campbell, they have Dave Rogers. So guys, why don't you tell us about the Wayne Hills offense and defense?
Well, we all know that they have the offense. They have the potential to score a lot of goals. They have Dave Rogers. They have Albert Campbell, who we all know is the most explosive weapon on that Patriots offense. Danny Lane also brings power, Justin Licio as well. And now the defense, that has been their main concern this season, but they have a lot of leadership back there, so they can still, maybe they can break out of their slump soon and been winning some games. They've been playing better hockey of late, as we saw last week, beating Old Japan and beating Demers the week before. So they've shown that they have the talent to succeed, as we know. Micah Bate back there, who's one of the biggest leaders on this team, the assistant captain, Eric Suntup, we all know back there. And the goaltender, Brian Rustin and Ryan Bauer, they've been playing solid this year. They have not been getting a lot of support. But if they get support, just watch out for the Wayne Hills Patriots.
And you know, guys, this game is just more than just a hockey game. It's a battle for respect in Wayne, you know, against our big rivals, Wayne Valley Indians. But Wayne Hill, talking to players in school today, fired up, and most of them think that it should be an easy win. I mean, you have to take advantage of winnable games such as this one right here.
Yeah, as you hear, the Wayne Valley fans are really getting pumped up for this fan. They're chanting Valley, Valley, repeated chants. So, you know, the Wayne Valley fans are pumped for this game. The last 2 years, these teams play in the Passaic County Tournament, not including this year. So, in 2003, the Wayne Hills Patriots won that game. And then in 2004, they won that game. I believe they won 4-2, and Albert Campbell scored 2 goals. But this year, they did not play in the Passaic County Tournament. So this is the first time these teams are meeting this season.
Yeah, but as you were saying, how the Wayne Valley fans, they've had a great majority here. A lot of them, they're not even attend the school system. A lot of them go to the middle school. So, and now we're going to stand for the national anthem. Chad Culler's going to play it.
We are very pleased to have in attendance tonight
Just totally classless by the Valley fans there, booing the Hills players.
Dave, back to the point about those Wayne Valley fans. We are looking back to the Wayne Hills State football game championship when before the game, the Parsippany Hills fans were chanting some obscene gestures and chanting overrated and such and such. Maybe we could see the same outcome here with Wayne Hills having a similar thing because the Wayne Valley fans are saying, oh, giving obscene gestures, saying terrible things.
Well, now the mayor is going to drop the first puck in the center of the ice. Wayne Valley captain Tony DeLucia and Dave Rogers, the captain of Wayne Hills, in the center circle. And good sportsmanship by Wayne Valley and Wayne Hills as Tony DeLucia and Dave Rogers, the captains for both these teams, shake hands. But Andrew, getting back to your point, this is just totally classless by the Wayne Valley fans. I mean, most of these kids are young, they're fifth graders, sixth graders, and they don't know values yet. They're not to that maturity stage. But if you're at a game and just say that Dave Rogers sucks, you should look at the stats. The stats speak for themselves. 11 goals and 11 assists. He's one of the top players up in Passaic County. He's one of the best players in North Jersey. Dave Rogers is an absolute stud. And he's already fired up for this game. You don't need to fire him up more by saying that he sucks.
Yeah, that is totally classic. It just shows. Actually, it just shows that they don't really know much.
Dave Rogers and Will DePerry to take the opening face-off. Chance of Let's Go Valley. DePerry hits the puck ahead. And DeLucia saved by Brian Rossman as the puck's in the corner. Wayne Hills takes up the puck. Dumped in by Rogers behind the net. Number 21, Michael Grutzmacher, hits it off the boards. Campbell makes a move, passes it to Rogers. Rogers shoots, and it is wide left to the net. Kavanaugh tries to make a move. Licio up against the boards, tries to pass in front of the net. Lane going against freshman Brian Seldine. A lot of fans here today, a lot of excitement about the game. As Michael Grutzmacher is going to take the puck in his zone, hits it up against the boards. Wayne Hills hits the puck into their end. As one of the Wayne Hills players was hit hard, Dave Rogers, a hard hit by Mark Hollis. The fans were cheering about that. Campbell makes a move. That was a nifty move by Albert Campbell as he dumps it into the Wayne Valley zone ahead for Kevin Coppola. Coppola scored a goal last week against Ramsey in their 5-4 loss. And Campbell gets hit hard by number 23, Tom Vigorito, a senior on this Wayne Valley team. Rogers shot blocked by number 10, Kevin Gayer. Wayne Valley controls the puck in their zone. Number 15, Mark Boger hits it ahead. And it's taken away by Micah Bay. Micah Bay, he's got numbers, and a great defensive play by the freshman Brian Seldine. Puck is behind the Wayne Valley net, taken up by Mark Bogert. Bogert along left boards. Blocked by Weinstein. Coppola. Puck is stuck for a second, but Coppola gets it back.
The Wayne Hills Patriots are attacking here early, and they're making a statement because they're exposing the weaknesses of the Wayne Valley defense and just keeping the pressure in the zone. That's what you got to do. You'll end up getting goals.
Weinstein goes up for the puck behind the net, and he's met by Bogert. Shot fired by Rogers, saved by Mike Paglucco. Mike Paglucco, the sophomore, is playing in net tonight for the Patriots. Last week, Ryan Dowd played goalie for the Indians, excuse me. Last week, Ryan Dowd played goalie for the Indians. He was playing really well in practice, so he got some time. So Dean hits it up to the right boards. Khalees up the right side of the ice, tries to pass it to number 10, Kevin Gayer. Micah Bates going to handle the puck behind his own net. Abate up the ice, pass it to Campbell. Campbell crosses the blue line. It's a 2-on-1. Campbell makes a nifty move. Campbell, he shoots off the crossbar. What a great move by Albert Campbell, just a little off. He'll get one soon, though. Wayne Valley down the ice.
That shot should shut up the crowd. Just show the potential of Campbell.
Yeah, the Wayne Hills fans, they just got really motivated because Wayne Valley, they're trying. The Wayne Valley fans are trying to diss the Wayne Hills players, and Wayne Valley gave Wayne Hills a lot of extra motivation coming into this game. And Mike Paglucco is going to stop the puck with his stick, and he's going to cover up, and there's going to be a face-off. The key for Wayne Hills in this game, they have to get shots on goal. Because Wayne Valley gives up a lot of shots on goal. Wayne Valley gets outshot in many games as it's going to be a face-off to the left of Paglucco. Rogers, back to Kavanaugh, puck out of the zone. Actually, excuse me, that was Eric White taking the face-off. Hard to see the numbers from where we're sitting.
Attaboy, E. White.
As number 21, Michael Grutzmacher hits the puck up. And I believe it's going to be an offsides. Not totally sure what the call is.
The one thing good about Wayne Hills hockey, no matter what the record is, the players are always passionate. Eric White, Eric Kavanaugh, Dan Lane, Albert Campbell, Dave Rogers. I mean, they're always passionate. Micah Bate as well. They just have so much passion out there.
Brian Rossman stops the puck. Dave Rogers flicks the puck to the right side of the boards. Kept it by number 21, Michael Grutzmacher. Grutzmacher fires a shot. It gets blocked. As Let's Go Valley chants are getting louder here. Rogers up the boards to Eric Suntup. Suntup flicks ahead to Fernicola, who had an assist against Old Japan. Suntup flicks the puck into the Valley zone. Wayne Valley's going to take the puck up. Number 5 for Wayne Valley, Brian Taylor, a sophomore forward. And a whistle blows. I believe it's going to be offsides. Wayne Hills is definitely putting a lot of pressure on them early. They have shots on goal. They're keeping the puck in the Valley zone, so they're doing a good job so far.
Yeah, and that's the success to winning games.
Campbell wins the faceoff. Wayne Hills tries to shoot up the ice. Saldine, the freshman sensation, skates across. It's going to be offsides.
Also watching this game, I see that Kevin Coppola is a very underrated player. I mean, not many people talk about him. Because he's a little bit undersized, but the kid could really play hockey.
Yeah, he's an extremely smart player. He makes good plays, he has a good shot. He's definitely a little underrated in my books. As the puck trickles into the Valley zone, Saldine tries to clear it. Number 11 for Wayne Valley up the ice, Will DePerry, who's a freshman forward. Puck's in the corner. Wayne Hills shoots it off. And number 7, Albert Campbell's at it again. He's skating to the left. Saldine back. Saldine makes a great play on defense, getting down to block the shot. And Mike Paglucco scoops up the puck in midair. That is just all out desire by Brian Saldine.
Yeah, that is all out desire. And that's Wayne Valley. We all know their record. They play in I believe it is the Northern.
It's a Northern White Division, actually, Andrew.
Hockey, it's a different conference. So we all know the teams that they play. They really match up to the NBIL. No disrespect to the division, but that was nevertheless a beautiful play there.
Face off to the right of Paglucco. Justin Licio wins it, hits it to Micah Bate. Licio going for the puck up against the boards. A Bate going for the puck in the corner. He's getting hit by 2 Indians. Weinstein, the freshman. Licio behind the net, makes a move, tries to center it. Weinstein shoots, saved by Paglucco. As Brian Saldine takes the puck around his net. Saldine clears the puck up to number 4, Kevin Veldhouse. Kevin Veldhouse used to play for the Wayne PAL for hockey, the Wayne Hockey Club. You know, he's a very fast skater. He's very talented. He's small, but he's a very good player. A bait up the ice to his left. A bait going against Saldin. A bait tries to shoots it on goal. Saved by Pagluco. A bait again around the net. Going for the puck in the corner. Lucio going for the puck behind the net. Shoots it in front. And Matt Spadero cannot save the puck. Tough pass for Spadero to handle. Spadero back to a bait. A bait to Spadero. Spadero looking, doing the ice. Spadero's going to take it up himself, and he's going to fire a slap shot. And that's going to be easily saved by Mike Pagluco. You know, on that one, I think I would have tried to pass that one in. I would have taken a shot from there. Maybe he wants to have a line change. As Dave Rogers is going to turn around, he's going to hit the puck up the boards. And Eric E. White is going for the puck, Eric White. And the ref's going to blow the whistle. You know, Eric White is in my gym class for deck hockey. You know, he's a very talented player. He works really hard. He knows the game well. And yesterday, when I was playing deck hockey, you know, I was on his team, and I got 3 goals, and he had 4 goals, you know, and he really helped me out. So I really love playing with him. He's a great influence in the locker room, and I just love the way Eric White plays.
Absolutely, and he's also a great catcher for the baseball team. I also catch, he tutors me, gives me little tips all the time. He's a great mentor, Eric White, a great friend as well. Also good in Spanish class.
Yeah, the Indian in the box, I can't really tell who it is. It could be Tom Vigorito, the senior forward. We'll wait for the cut man, Chad Cutler, to do his PA announcement. As Wayne Valley wins the faceoff, number 5, Brian Taylor. Wayne Hill is up the ice. That is number 16, Doug Bright. Bright across the ice to Dave Rogers, and that is going to be offsides.
Hey, Dave, what's tonight's trivia question? I'm hungry for a trivia question tonight.
Okay, Carmelo, let's see how much of a hockey guru you really are. And tonight's trivia question is brought to you by Wayne Hills High School. Study hard and get good grades. Which player scored the game-winning goal in last week's game versus Old Japan? Was it A, Albert Campbell, B, Justin Licio, C, Matt Weinstein, or D, Dave Rogers? Answer will be up shortly. As number 5, Brian Taylor skates down the ice. Bright and Taylor go out for the puck in the corner. Bright skates around his own net. Bright up the right side of the ice. Bright crosses the ice. Dave Rogers is going to take that. Dave Rogers, 1-on-1. He shoots. Bad save by Mike Pagluco. And Wade Valley's up the ice. Number 13, Anton Mazurko. And Wade Valley has cheered that hit. But Albert Campbell's out of the ice. He has a 2-on-1. Campbell and Rogers is Gressmeyer. Campbell pass to Rogers. Rogers shoots. Saved by Pagluco. Pagluco played that one great. Rogers tries to pass behind the net. Actually, Campbell passes behind the net to Rogers. Sorry about that. As number 4, Kevin Vialas gets smoked by Albert Campbell. Brian Taylor up the ice. He has a 1-on-1. Good play there defensively by number 15, Micah Bate, also the alternate captain for the Patriots. A Bate up the ice. A Bate going against the right boards. A Bate going around the net, defended by Grutzmacher. A Bate gets hit by Grutzmacher. Marcolise gets nailed by Justin Licio. That's gotta hurt. And a Bate's gonna rush up, and he's gonna touch up for the icing.
Really aggressive game so far. Great defense by both sides, making some great shots. So Saldin on that on a couple of plays earlier when he stopped that shot by Campbell. But you gotta give credit to the goalies. Mike Pagluco playing a very nice game so far, and as well, Brian Rawson playing a really.
Actually, there's gonna be a penalty. Number 11 for Wayne Valley, Will DePerry to take the face-off. Not sure who's taking the draw for Hills, and it was Campbell. Wayne Hills up the ice. Doug Bright, who's played very well in the new year. Bright takes a shot at Pagluco, and he saves it with his stick. Pagluco playing a very nice game in goal so far. You know, back in the day when I used to play Little League, Mike Pagluco was on my team. He was a catcher. He was a very nice kid, very good catcher. I remember he played hockey. As Campbell's going to take a slap shot, and it's off, I believe, the shield on Mike Pagluco's mask. So Campbell, you know, he's firing up a lot of shots, playing a really aggressive game. I like the way Albert Campbell's playing. As Wade Valley's going to clear number 2, Al Piombo. Piombo up the left side. Piombo against Campbell. Piombo centers it. And Wayne Valley scores! Number 20, Brian Saldin. Actually, I thought they scored, but now they did. I believe the goal was scored by number 24, Billy Happy. At first, I thought they scored when when Piumbo was skating in. I thought he passed it to Saldin. I thought Saldin scored, but Brian Ross made the save. But then Billy Happy, the junior forward, I believe, got the goal. You know, that's not good defense by Wayne Hills.
No, it's awful. Second chances, Dave. Second chances, that's what it comes down to. Because Brian Ross made a nice pick save the first time, and then it just went off. And it just, unfortunately for Wayne Hills' side, Wayne Valley got a second chance, and they capitalized.
Wayne Hills is playing very poorly on defense. And I mean, they're letting passes go right through the zone. And I mean, it's just not doing too good.
As Wayne Valley's at it again, Al Piumbo up the right side. Piumbo tries to center it. And Brian Rose is right there, makes a great stop, I believe, on number 24, Billy Happy. Happy behind the net. As Albert Campbell, no, actually, sorry about that. That was Kevin Coppola going for the puck.
Mark Khalees, an old Panther football faithful, getting the assist on that shot.
Mark Khaleesi, old soccer player of mine. He was played on Sports Friends Soccer Club. Those are some good times.
As the Wayne Valley fans, very enthusiastic in this game. A lot of little kiddies are here trying to cheer on their Indian heroes as the team skate to their bench. Well, tonight's trivia question was brought to you by Wayne Hills High School. Study hard and get good grades. Which player scored the game-winning goal in last week's game versus Old Japan? The choices were A, Albert Campbell, B, Justin Licio, C, Matt Weinstein, or D, Dave Rogers. If you said D, Dave Rogers, you are correct. He scored the 7th goal for Wayne Hills in the game, and Wayne Hills won 7-6 over the Golden Knights of Old Japan. As number 11 for Wayne Valley, Will DePerry take the draw for Wayne Hills. And it's number 11, Justin Licio. I believe that Wayne Valley goal was scored on the power play.
Yes, it was. It was scored on a power
Wayne
play.
Hills, they got to stay out of the box because their penalty kill is just about average, maybe even below average. As number 15 for Wayne Valley, Mark Bogert, the senior, dumps the puck in. And Dan Lane is in the box. So Dan Lane is in the box for 10 minutes. You know, I know emotions are running high and stuff, but you got to try to keep your emotions calm. Dan Lane's an important player on this team, and he needs to be on the ice. I'm sure he knows it. But sometimes your emotions get high, and you take penalties like that. And he's taken a couple of those this year. As Dave Rogers takes the puck by the red line. Rogers makes a move. Rogers against Saldin. Saldin puts a stick down. That's a trip. I believe that's a trip. The refs started calling it. I disagree with the call as Weinstein tries to center. Wayne Valley, it's a great move Saldin puts on Campbell. Saldin tries to move it back.
I mean, Dave, Wayne Hills has, if they want to get back into this game quickly, they need to score because apparently in the early going, Wayne Valley has the crowd behind them. They have that extra player. Despite the age difference between them, I mean, they do have a lot of people that attend the high school in the crowd for them, but there is a large majority of younger teenagers, I guess you could say. So Wayne Hills has to get back in the game scoring early.
Kalish shoots the puck ahead in the zone. Puck in the corner. Puck in front of net. Scary situation. Wayne Valley. Oh, and the shot by Anton Mazurko. I'm not sure what happened to that shot. It's already on the other end. Any of you guys know what happened to that shot?
Nope.
Wayne Valley tries to center it. Good play by Eric Suntup defensively. Hills skates up the left side. So Darrow clears. Or tries to clear at least. Bright passes it to his left. There's a big hit. Bright enters the zone. Should hold it back. Try to get someone to pass to. Pass it to Suntup. And his shot is blocked. And Wayne Valley skating up the left side, number 21, Michael Grutzmacher. Grutzmacher, back in the day when he was in 8th grade, played at Floyd Hall Arena, and he played with the one and only Eric Suntup. They were teammates on back in the day for rec. You know, they drove each other to practice. As Campbell, he has a great opportunity against Maverko, and a save Campbell shoots again. Another save by Pagluco. Pagluco is just playing an awesome game in goal. Campbell tries to center. Blocked by Mazurko. Suntup tries to pass it. He's hit by Mazurko. Mazurko skates it up the right side. Micah Bate puts a little hit on him. Spadero controls the puck. Passes up to a Bate. A Bate tries to pass it to Campbell, but it gets hit by Valley player. Bate's going to wait for Campbell to get out of the Valley zone. Puck is ahead. Coppola in the right corner. Coppola going against Mazurko. Coppola tries to center it. No one there but number 21, Michael Grutzmacher. And Mike Pagluco is going to gobble that one up, and there's going to be a face-off on the left side.
Mike Pagluco's really coming up big today. I mean, this guy is unstoppable. He's like, reminds me of a Henrik Lundqvist kind of, but you know, good from side to side, really flexible. Not the biggest goaltender, but it's pretty solid in that.
Campbell will take the draw for Wayne Hills against, I believe, number 11, Will DePerry. Number 15 for Wayne Valley, Mark Bogert. And they get smoked by Ricky Fernacola, a very energetic player for the Wayne Hills Patriots. Wayne Valley behind the net, number 20, Brian Seldine. Using his ice vision. Blocked by Dave Rogers. Rogers is going to shoot this one in behind the goal. It's going to be fired by Fernacola. He shoots. He scores! Ricky Fernacola on a great pass from Dave Rogers off the boards. I'm not sure if Dave Rogers is going to get the assist on that one, but Ricky Fernacola gets his first goal of the season and ties the game at 1.
Excellent goal there by Ricky Fernacola. Actually hit off Pagluco's shoulder pad and went into the net. That could get some momentum started for Wayne Hills now.
See, that's what happens when you put the puck on net. No matter how clean the shot is, you got to put the puck on net because you could always get a deflection or a rebound or something. And as you can see there, it went off the post and went in. And it's now the game is deadlocked.
Vigorito and Campbell take the face-off. I'm not sure if Rogers gets an assist on that, but that was a great play. And I wonder if those little Valley fans still think that Rogers sucks, because he obviously does not suck. As the Wayne Valley fans are trying to get into this game. Kavanaugh up the right side. Hits the ref's skate. The ref is going to sit on the Valley bench. Coppola and Seldine meets Ricky Fernacola with a hard hit, and Pagluco makes the save. Vigorito tries to clear the puck. Dave Rogers keeps it in. Vigorito, the senior, is going to handle the puck behind his own net. Vigorito shoots it up the boards. It stays in the Valley zone. Campbell has it. He's always dangerous. Campbell shoots, and it's wide right of the net behind the goal. Fernacola calling for the puck. It's going to be taken by number 24, Billy Happy, who scored the first goal for Wayne Valley. And number 5, Brian Taylor, is met by a hard hit. I believe that was Eric Kavanaugh and Dave Rogers. And Pagluco's going to cover up.
A lot of aggressiveness in the early going. Now 1:32 remaining in the period. A lot of hard hits, a lot of hard checks. 1-1 to score, nevertheless. Shots on goal, 12-9. Wayne Hills leading in shots on goal.
Bright and DePerry to take the face-off. Bright draws it back to Weinstein. Weinstein fires a shot. Saved by Pagluco. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please email the Wayne Hills Video Club at WayneHillsTV@yahoo.com. Once again, that is WayneHillsTV@yahoo.com. As Doug Prate to Perry to take the face-off again. DePerry draws it back to number 4, Vealdhouse. Sodero keeps it in. Vicio gets hit. Weinstein behind his own net. Weinstein passes it. Bright shot saved by Pagluco. Weinstein passes out of the reach of Doug Bright. Bright tries to take the puck for number 21, Michael Grutzmacher. Number 11, DePerry shoots it up. Sodero is going to handle this one. Sodero shoots up the board, and he's met by a hit by Vealdhouse. Hills try to get the puck in the Valley zone. 1 minute left in the period. As Doug Bright just gets hit hard by Valley player. Weinstein makes a move. Good play defensively there by number 13, Anton Maverko. A Bate fires a shot. Good play there by Grutzmacher defensively to block the shot. Wayne Valley's in transition. Micah Bate shoots the puck up to the left side to Bright. Bright to Licio. Licio fires, and a great glove save by Mike Pagluco.
You know, guys, I'm surprised tonight. I haven't seen the wicked shot from the point by Micah Bate. You know, the team coined it the phrase the J shot, mocking the Wayne Hills basketball Patriots and their three-point shooting.
Yeah, maybe him and Michael Kyle Kircho should have a little shooting contest as Vigorito for Wayne Valley and Campbell for Wayne Hills take the face off. Fernicola shot. Blocker saved by Pagluco. Fernicola tries to keep it in. Wayne Valley takes over Saldine. Up the boards to number 5, Brian Taylor. Taylor. Rob D'Arienzo, a sophomore defenseman, passes to Capola. Capola up to Fernicola. Then it's met by a very hard hit by number 15, Mark Bogert. You know, when I talked to Wayne Valley scout and diehard fan Josh Wint, he said Mike Bogert is a very hard hitter, and you're seeing that here tonight. As that is the end of the first period. The Wayne Valley Indians won and the Wayne Hills Patriots won. Shots for the first period. Wayne Hills had 15 shots on goal. Wayne Valley had 9 shots on goal. And that's the end of the first period. We will be back for more after this. And we are back here for the second period of play. Score tied at 1. I'm David Suntup. I'm now joined by Matt Dubow and Carmelo Guarneri, who was on with us in the first period, as they're going to take the opening face-off of the second period. Campbell draws to Kavanaugh. Hills up the ice. Kavanaugh hits up the puck. Puck is in the Hills boards. Number 23 for Wayne Valley, Tom Vigorito. Saldine shoots it in. Oh, very close. I believe that was affected by number 20 Talk With Me, and he messed up a couple of the goals. You know, it was very heartbreaking for some of these players because they love hearing the names over the PA. Anyways, back to the action. Rob D'Arienzo skates for the puck, goes up against the freshman Brian Saldine, who's been a fantastic player for this Wayne Valley team. Vigorito behind the Wayne Hills net. Puck skips up the right side. They're going to call a penalty. It's going to be called on, I believe, Dave Rogers. I believe it's going to be a trip. Number 10 for Wayne Valley, Kevin Gayer, the junior forward, got tripped up. Not sure if it's on Rogers. Rogers asking the ref for an explanation. I don't know who the penalty's on. I thought it could have been on Rogers because he was debating the call off the ref. When the ref is the ref is talking with Jonathan Haas and Dave Dadian to get an explanation. You know, one thing I like, Jonathan Haas and Brett Ryan, 2 JV players, you know, they're close to getting varsity action, and I know they have to be patient. As they're going to call the penalty on number 21, Robert D'Arienzo. You know, I believe that's a milestone for him, his first penalty of his varsity career.
He really is a smart player. You don't see many penalties from him. You know, I'm sure he's upset. He's beating himself up right now, but he's got to get back in there and prove himself to this team.
So Wayne Hills is going to be, actually they're calling it on Brian Rossman. I don't know what the penalty was. Maybe it was goalie interference or something like that. I think Brian Rossman tripped up number 10, Kevin Gayer, but Rob D'Arienzo was serving the penalty. Capola wins the draw. Fernicola up the right side of the boards. Shot by Grutzmacher, and it's saved by Brian Rossman. So Brian Rossman, getting the first penalty of his career. You know, Brian Rossman trying to make a nifty move. Maybe he thought he could get away with it, but the ref said nope. And the ref caught the penalty. As it is shot, and it gets past by Brian Rossman. That shot was by Anton Mazurko.
Sorry to inform you guys, but we were having technical difficulties and we missed that goal. Second goal for Wayne Hills, and it was scored by Justin Lichione, I believe, assisted by Dave Rogers.
Assisted by Micah Bate. As the puck goes to the left side of Brian Rossman, a Bate to take that puck, flicks it up by the backhand, and Wayne Valley, number 13 for Wayne Valley, Anton Mazurko cannot keep it in. Mazurko shoots it up to the Perry. Rogers is going to take that one. Rogers, shot is blocked. Campbell has the puck on the right side. Passes it in.
So, folks, sorry about before. I was doing camera, and I did an awful job. I think if you missed a goal scored because we were having technical difficulties with the camera, Justin Licio scored and Michael Bate had the assist. I'm very sorry for that. You know, it's my first time doing camera. I'm not the best.
And back to the action here. Dave Rogers shoots down, skates down. He has a breakaway. Rogers to the right. makes a move. Rogers passes it to Campbell. And not sure what happened there. It's on the other end. I think it was a save by Pagluco. Wayne Valley up the ice. Number 20 for Wayne Valley, Brian Saldini. Saldini with a slap shot. It is blocked by Albert Campbell and Micah Bate. And Brian Rossman covers up.
Brian Rossman is putting up a pretty good showing tonight. On 11 shots, only letting one go in. I mean, he's playing pretty solid compared to other games of late.
You know, the key to Wayne Hills, like I said before, it's all about goaltending. And when Brian Rossman has played well, you know, Wayne Hills has won. So he knows that, you know, he was all pumped about this game. You know, I talked to him in school. He really wants to beat the Indians cross-town rivalry as A. White gets thrown out of the face-off circle. Dan Lane is back from his 10-minute misconduct. Shot on goal, kick saved by Brian Rossman. A bait up the ice. A bait off the boards. Mike Pagluco is going to pass that to number 15 on Wayne Valley, Mark Bogert. Dan Lane around the net. Lane, as the puck is up to number 8, Mark Halise, also broadcasts Wayne Valley Soccer as he hits the puck behind the Wayne Hills net. Micah Bate handles the puck. A Bate very good with the puck. Likes to carry the puck up the ice. You'll see that a lot. A Bate going in the right corner. Wayne Hills behind the net. Lane tries to make a move on Mark Halise. Wayne Valley controls the puck now. And Eric Cavanaugh just gets hit hard by number 23, Tom Vigorito. And Pagluco covers up.
Wayne Valley is really fired up tonight, laying out big hits, trying to change the momentum of this game. And I mean, even their fans, usually the Wayne Hills fans are fired up, but I'm not hearing too much of them today. It's mostly the Valley crowd cheering for their fans.
You know, Wayne Valley, their ice time is right before Wayne Hills ice time for games, and I don't see a lot of Valley fans there. You know, I see a couple of the faithfuls. You know, you see Josh Wynn, you see Mike Tatarski always at every game, you know, cheering their hearts out. But now Wayne Hills attracts a lot of people as number 24 for Wayne Valley, Billy Happy, skates on the ice, tries to pass it. Wayne Valley wants a penalty. Good defense there by Eric Cavanaugh and Albert Campbell. Campbell gets tripped, no call by the refs. Well, the refs aren't calling the trip tonight, I guess. They want to let these players play.
That's terrible. I mean, I know you have to let the players play, but that was a huge tripping call that could have gave Wayne Hills a power play and possibly turned this game around.
Well, you also have to look at maybe a Wayne Hills player tripped a Valley player in front of the net. So, you know, you got to be even here, and the refs are doing that, but they're not calling the things that should be called. As Wayne Valley skates on the ice, a great play by Matt Spadero to break it up. Number 2, Al Piumbo had numbers, and Bright has a slap shot, and it's blocked. Dave Rogers going to retrieve the puck in his zone. If you're just joining us, you're watching the Wayne Valley Indians play the Wayne Hills Patriots. Wayne Hills is winning 2-1. 8:36 here in the second period. Wayne Valley tries to clear the puck, and they do so. Dave Rogers handles the puck. Spadero wants the puck. Rogers takes it back. Rogers up the ice. Bright hits the puck in the zone. Bright centers it, no one there. Pagluco gives it to one of his players. Valley has the puck in front of their net. Hill's going for the puck on the right side. Rogers goes for the puck against Wayne Valley. Rogers looking for someone to pass the puck to. Good defense by Wayne Valley, getting down their knees, trying to block any pass that Rogers would want to make. Puck is trapped along the right boards. Wayne Hills behind their net. Spadero hits it in, blocked. Lane off the boards. Wayne Valley, the block is cleared as, I believe, not sure who was trying to clear that. I believe it was number 2, Al Piumbo, when it got blocked. Wayne Hills against the boards. Lane makes a move, and he meets a hard hit from number 13, Anton Mazurko. Spadero controls the puck. Spadero passes it to Wayne Valley. And number 20, Brian Saldine, just falls down. I believe they're gonna call a tripping penalty. Actually, they're not calling a tripping penalty. It's a penalty on Wayne Valley. And the Wayne Valley faithful is not very happy with the call. Some harsh words for the refs from the Wayne Valley faithful.
Wayne Valley fans chanting some obscene words over there. Some that I can't repeat on camera.
Yeah. You don't want to pull a Mark Grace and repeat some bad words. And now Andrew Gayo is back in that camera. You know, he had a little tendonitis in his shoulder here. You can hold the camera up. And now Matt Dubow is back in as Eric White, also known as E. White in deck hockey class. E. White to take the face-off in the Wayne Valley zone. E. White is very talented at those in gym class. You know, he taps the stick 3 times and he wins the face-off to Tim Waller in deck hockey. That clears the puck. A bait hits up the right boards. Hills and Valley going for the puck on the right side. I cannot see because of the fans. Puck is on the right side. Kavanaugh to Perry. The Perry gets hit by Kavanaugh, held up against the boards. Puck in front of the Valley net. Great save by Brian Rossman, and he covers up for the save. And there's a little bit of fighting going on in front of the net. E. White involved in the fight. You know, I love E. White as the player, and he's a great person. And this just makes me respect him even more, standing up for his teammates. You know, that's just unacceptable what the players are doing for him. And I love E. White's heart and desire.
You know, Eric's not the biggest of guys, but his heart makes up for it. If he sees his teammates and needs help, he's going to be right in his face, getting him the help he needs.
Yeah, as Brian Taylor for Wayne Valley and Micah Bate are going to go to the box. And the Wayne Valley fans, you know, they are chanting obscene words here at the game, words that I may not repeat.
This is really vulgar language we're hearing, and I'm sorry about this, folks, but can't control everything.
You know, the mayor was here before the game, and he values sportsmanship. You know, he wants good sportsmanship. He doesn't want fighting, and this is just unacceptable, to say the least. As Licio skates up the right side, Licio, puck is in the corner. Hills trying to add to its 2-1 lead. We're just joining us. It's 2-1 Wayne Hills against Wayne Valley here at the Vault. Both penalties are minor penalties. They offset. As Wayne Valley tries to shoot the puck, that was number 15, Mark Boger. Rogers up the ice to his right. Rogers and the puck saved by Pagluco. Another save by Pagluco. Rogers already has an assist in this game on a goal by Ricky Fernicola. Ricky Fernicola got the first goal for Wayne Hills. And the second goal was scored by Luciano. As number 10 for Wayne Valley shoots the shot, and it's just wide. That was Kevin Gayer, the junior forward. Wayne Valley has a nice opportunity. Grutzmacher, and it is gobbled up by Brian Rossman.
You know, Valley's really evening out these shots on goal, and we said this was going to be the key to the game. Hills has to get it back down the Valley side and get some more shots. Be a little more aggressive, you know, because right now Valley's got the momentum. They got to stop it.
The last time the Wayne Valley Indians defeated the Wayne Hills Patriots was December 26th of 2002 during the Passaic County Tournament. Wayne Hills lost that game 7-6, and that was the pre-Campbell era. But now Albert Campbell's on the team, and Albert Campbell has been undefeated against Wayne Valley since. Campbell to take the face-off against Vigorito. Rogers up the boards. Campbell, he's skating up the ice. He has a 2-on-1 with Fernicola. He gives it to Fernicola, and it hits off his skate. I think Campbell should have taken that one a little bit more and then maybe passed it off, because Campbell has nifty moves. Maybe he digs at the defender, and then they have a 2-on-0. Puck is in the corner. Suntup passes to Spadero, shot blocked. Suntup along the left side, also the brother of the play-by-play announcer David Suntup. You know, I talked to Eric Suntup before the game. He was very excited about this game, showed a lot of passion, and he wants to win this game. You know, he was ready to play this game before school started today. It just shows the passion and energy of Eric Suntup. As the puck's going to go behind Brian Rossman's net, he taps his stick. Spadero up the left side. Spadero gives Mark Kalisa a hit. Puck is cleared. Wayne Valley has to reset. Wayne Valley off the left boards. Taken by Dave Rogers, the captain for the Wayne Hills Patriots. Rogers falls down. He gives it to Campbell. Campbell tries to make a move. He's unsuccessful. Campbell along the boards. And the ref is going to blow his whistle. It's going to be a penalty on the Wayne Valley Indians, I believe, because Brian Rossman skated out of his own goal. We'll look to Chad, the man Cutler, for the call.
You know, these kids, we've been seeing some great hits here tonight. They may not be the biggest, but boy, do they know how to hit. They get down and they lay out. We've seen a couple great hits, and it really is entertaining for the crowd.
Yeah, some of those big hitters on the Wayne Valley Indians. You have Michael Grutzmacher. You have Tom Vigorito. You have Mark Boger. On Wayne Hills, you look at Eric Cavanaugh. You look at Albert Campbell. Albert Campbell, not the biggest kid on the ice, but boy, can he hit. And his hits hurt. You have Justin Licio. You have Doug Bright. You have Spadarian. All these kids are hard hitters. As a couple of Wayne Valley kids went on the ice, the ref telling them to go back to their bench. As number 17, the freshman sensation, Matt Weinstein. Well, he was supposed to take the face-off. Actually, Bright took that face-off. Sorry about that. Wayne Valley penalty on Grutzmacher as Weinstein gets denied by Mike Paglucco. Wayne knows, they got to capitalize on these power play chances. A bait, fakes, a bait, fires a shot. Blocker save by Mike Paglucco.
You know, Valley has a young goalie, but boy, is he stepping up. We've seen great saves by him. Shots on goal aren't too great for the defense, but he's stepping up to fill up for their mistakes.
Yeah, Paglucco's kept Valley in a lot of games that they have no business being in. As Paglucco covers up, just like last year, the Wayne Hills Patriots at Charlie Kemmelin. And they played well against a lot of good teams. It was Charlie Kemmelin was a brick wall on net. That's basically the same with Paglucco. Paglucco, he played catcher when he played baseball. He was a great catcher, blocked a lot of balls that were thrown.
The goaltending tonight has been superb, Dave. I mean, it's rare for a high school hockey game with 23 shots on goal to 17 to just only be 2-1. With the superb goaltending today, it's been only a 2-1 game.
Valley tries to clear, and they do so on the penalty kill. Wayne Valley, I don't know if they can make a line change. No, they're not going to. A bait. It's a Campbell. Campbell to the left. It looks like they're doing a three-man weave. Campbell up the ace. Gets by a couple of defenders. Campbell. Again, Campbell fires a shot. Saved by Paglucco. Wayne Hills behind their own net. Pass to a bait. A bait shoots. Kick save and a beauty by Paglucco. Rogers keeps it in. 48 seconds left on the power play. Rogers to a bait. A bait. Dumps it against the boards to Licio. Licio going off for the puck against Brian Saldine. Licio tries to center it. Taken away by Vieldhouse playing on the penalty kill. Vieldhouse clears. And a bait's going to reset for Wayne Hills.
You know, this game is really for either team. One goal could put Valley back in this, and it's really anyone's game.
Rogers shoots, saved by Paglucco. Wayne Hills playing very well here on the power play, getting a lot of shots on goal. It would really be heartbreaking for Wayne Hills if they don't capitalize. And Wayne Valley, one-on-one, number 5 for Wayne Valley, Brian Taylor against Micah Bate. A bait hits Taylor in the corner. Taken up by Campbell. 5 seconds left on the power play. Campbell up the ice to Lane. Lane going for the puck in the corner. And the penalty is over. And Bright shoots. Saved by Paglucco. Bright tries to stuff it in. Another save by Paglucco. He's just been sensational tonight. And there's going to be a whistle blown here.
Like I was saying before, this is really anyone's game. Valley gets one more goal. You could be looking at overtime. However, I did speak to Albert Campbell before the game, and he is known for his last-minute goals to win. He said if it comes down last 30 seconds, we're all tied up, you better look to him for the goal.
Yeah, he's a man of possess. He loves the puck on his stick, and he puts the puck in the back of the net. Opposing goalies, they fear this kid. When they know the night before that they're going to face him, they don't sleep any hours the night before facing Albert Campbell, and they don't eat as much, because Albert Campbell, he scares opposing goaltenders. They do not like seeing number 7 in maroon and white. As a bait dumps it in, goes around the net. 1:43 here left in the second period of play. 2-1 Wayne Hills. Shots on goal 26-17 in favor of the Patriots. As the Wayne Valley fans cheer. And Doug Bray is in the penalty box. 2 minutes for holding. Suntup makes a move. Suntup against the right boards. Puck is dumped in. Number 13 for Wayne Valley, Anton Mazurko takes the puck off.
Hills really has to control their penalties. We've seen an unusually large number.
Bate playing defense. Nice save by Brian Rossman as number 21, Michael Grutzmacher, tried to get a goal on Brian Rossman. And there's 1 minute left in the second period of play.
Like I was saying, this is uncharacteristic of Wayne Hills. If they don't get their act together,
Campbell shoots. He scores! Albert Campbell on the penalty kill, shorthanded. He just skated in, one-on-one with Pat Luco. He shoots, he scores. You know, I said it just a couple of moments ago. Opposing goalies are terrified of Albert Campbell, and now you see why. He had a lot of opportunities, and he finally capitalizes.
Any given night, Albert Campbell could single-handedly take on a defense on his own and just take the game in his hands and turn it around and give him the 2-point lead.
Now remember, he's only a junior. He's still got his senior year to play here at Wayne Hills. And boy, can I only imagine what it's going to be like.
Not sure how many goals he has. I believe that was his 15th goal on the season. He scored number 20 on February 16th against Mawa last year, so he's ahead of his pace. Wayne Valley skates on the puck. Saldin fires a shot, blocked by Fernicola. Wayne Valley on the power play, blocked by a skate. And there's going to be another penalty. Ooh, that is just not a clean play by Mark Colise running into Brian Rossman. It should be goalie interference, not Colise. Not sure what the ref is thinking.
Mark Colise is one of those players that they call like a garbage man. I mean, he stands in front of the net and he tries to put pucks in. I mean, he's a scrappy player like that. May not have all the skills, but he's got heart.
27 seconds left here in the second period. Wayne Valley has 38 seconds left on that power play. If you do the math, and I learned my math well from my math teacher, Wayne Valley will have a power play for 11 seconds in the third period. Licio to take the face-off for Hills in his zone. Licio wins the draw to Rogers. Rogers cannot clear. Saldin to Grutzmacher. Grutzmacher wants to get a shot off. Grutzmacher flicks the pass to Saldin. Saldin, Wales still at one. Great save by Brian Rossman. Another save. Two sensational saves by Brian Rossman. Now Wayne Valley had two players in front of that net, and Brian Rossman coming up big. And that is the end of the second period here at the Ice Vault. The Wayne Hills Patriots 3, the Wayne Valley Indians 1. Guys, what are your thoughts on the second period?
Wayne Hills did step up and get the goal, but you got to watch out for those penalties. You're looking at a 3-5 play here, and it's not a good statistic for the team. Wayne Valley really should have taken advantage of that there. They should have waited for their shot and taken it. However, Brian Rossman comes up big with the save.
Yeah, Mr. Rossman's been a brick wall in net tonight. He's been stopping every shot coming his way. Just one lucky goal went in the first period, but ever since then, he's shown everything he's got. And I mean, he's been inconsistent during times of the season, but tonight he's shown the real Brian Rossman.
Yeah, as I failed to know, Ricky Fernicola did get a penalty. He's going to be in the box for the first minute and 33 seconds of this game. So, I mean, of the third period, excuse me. So Wayne Valley will have a 5-on-3 to start off the third period. Thanks for joining us. We will be back with the start of the third period shortly after this commercial break. Sorry about that. We're having a lot of technical difficulties here at the North Fork Bank Ice Vault. Welcome back to the third period. The Wayne Hills Patriots are winning 3-1. You only missed 29 seconds of the third period, 14:31 left. I'm joined by my color guys, Andrew Gayo and Matt Dubow. Face off on the Wayne Valley zone, Licio. And the draw is won by number 24 of Wayne Valley, Billy Happy, who scored the lone goal for the Indians. Saldin shoots the puck up the ice. Rossman stops up his stick and covers up. And there's going to be a face-off on the Wayne Hill zone.
Folks, sorry for that camera work during the second period. I am not up there with the elite cameramen like Matt Gallo and Jason Nye, but very sorry about that. I did try my best. It was my first time.
In the end. As Billy Happy takes the face-off for Wayne Valley and he falls down. Puck is flicked up. Campbell's going for the puck on the right side. Campbell around the net. Campbell looking for the pass through, and he gets hit by number 13 for Wayne Valley, Anton Mazurko. Wayne Valley up the ice, Grutzmacher along the right boards. And he gets hit by, can't see the number, I believe it was number 15, Micah Bate. Puck in the corner. Wayne Hills is up 3-1 for just joining us. Number 13 for Wayne Valley, Mazurko. And Campbell's up the ice. Rogers skates in. Rogers back to Campbell. Campbell. Oh, and Justin Licio. The shot is blocked by Pat Gluco. Wayne Valley up the ice. Number 20, Brian Saldine on the right boards. Saldine gets hit. Chickasaw Valley has the puck. Gets stuck on the ceiling. And now we are joined by a special guest. Wayne Today's sports journalist, Rich Stambulian. So Rich, there's a lot of hype about this matchup. Wayne Hill's coming in with 3 wins. Wayne Valley only has 2 wins. What do you think of the game so far? What are your thoughts?
So far, it's been a very well-played game. I'm impressed with the level of play. Both goalies have played well. I thought Mike Pagliuccio for Wayne Valley kept his team in the game early, and then towards the end of the second period, you saw that it was Brian Rossman's turn to shine. Hills has a little more talent, but the Valley kids are playing real hard. The game is still in doubt. Valley just had a golden opportunity to get back in the game with a 2-man advantage, and Hills was able to kill it off. But still, almost 13 minutes left in the game. It's still anybody's game.
Wayne Valley, they've had great goaltending. Mike Pagliucco's played great all year. But their problem has been putting the puck in the net. How are they going to improve and get the puck in the net more often?
They just got to work to get some ugly goals. They got to throw the puck at the net and hope they can crash the net to get some rebounds. Or, at this level of high school hockey, you're not going to score many highlight-type goals. You got to get the puck on net and look for the rebounds. That's what Valley's got to do because they're not blessed with a lot of gifted offensive players this year.
What do you think about Wayne Hills in this game? Dave Rogers gets an assist. Campbell gets a goal. What do you think about their offense finally starting to break out, especially Albert Campbell and Dave Rogers?
Well, Albert's come on, the last few games. He's put the puck in the net a
also,
little more.
Justin Licio really playing well.
Yeah, these are the guys that have to step up and score goals for Hills. These are the guys that Coach Emmer Canyon relies on to score goals. It's fine to say we want to have balanced scoring, but the reality is those are the kids who can put the puck in the net, and you're seeing that tonight.
Thank you, Rich. As Dave Rogers on a shot, hits off the mask of Mike Pagliucco. Licio through the legs of Pagliucco, and it goes in the crease. I'd like to thank Rich Stambulian for joining us. Thank you very much, Rich.
My pleasure, guys.
Thank you.
Doing a great job.
That was Rich Stambulian, a sports journalist for the Wayne Today. But back to the action here at La Vault. Number 13 for Wayne Valley, Anton Mazurko, touches up, and I believe it's going to be icing.
Dave, who took that last shot on that kick save?
Dave Rogers took it, and then Licio shot it through the crease.
Now, Dave, with all the aggressive play here, now 3-1 with 11:26 remaining. Do you think Wayne Valley has a chance to come back in this game, especially with Brian Rossman's tough, goal tending?
They're not the type of team that scores goals. As Wayne Hills on the left boards, Dan Lane going in the corner against number 21, Michael Grutzmacher. Mazurko joins the party, trying to get a hit on Lane. Mazurko cuts it back to the center. Mazurko up the left boards. Mazurko backhand flick pass. Rogers back to Licio. Licio has trouble handling the puck, and Licio gets nailed by number 21, Michael Grutzmacher. I talked about before, Grutzmacher, a very hard hitter. Mazurko up the ice, he has a 3-on-2. Mazurko gets to his right, shoots the puck off the boards behind the net. Valley passes it across the goal. Rossman's going to cover up. You don't want to take a chance there.
The reason Valley's still in this game is simply because of the goalie. 29 shots on goal, yet he's only at 3, and that's a pretty good ratio, especially for a sophomore. He's really stepping up tonight, and his coach should be very proud of him.
Yeah, that coach, Dan Kilday, he also coaches varsity soccer for boys and varsity lacrosse for boys. So, he's very versatile, as Brian Russman covers up. The nickname I like to give Mr. Dan Kilday and also Coach Kilday is Mr. Versatility, He's very versatile, he coaches a lot of sports, and he's very good at what he does, don't get me wrong. And Andrew Gayo, one of our announcers, he went to a soccer camp, and he had a very genuine and good relationship with Mr. Kilday. Puck goes around the Wayne Hills net. Eric Suntup handles it. He gets hit by number 24, Billy Happy. Happy was very happy about that hit. Puck behind the Wayne Hills net, number 5, Brian Taylor. Saves the puck up. Shot is blocked. Suntup up the ice, passes a little too much ahead of Micah Bate. Weinstein goes for the puck along the boards. You know, Matt Weinstein, he's a freshman. He's really been a great player for this Wayne Hills team. I like his aggressiveness. He gets a lot of shots on goal, knows how to play the game, very smart player. And that's going to be offsides on Wayne Valley. You know, but Matt Weinstein, he's a very smart player, you know. He has a lot of potential. He's played very well this season. Once he gets a little bit bigger, he's going to be a real force in the North Bergen Interscholastic League.
Once again, he's only a freshman, so he's still got 4 years to grow on him. And he does have a lot of potential, a lot of skills. He's a quick skater. And that's basically the Patriots are going to have to rely on their youth for the years to come.
Yeah, Matt Weinstein, he loves the spotlight. You know, he loves being talked about. He loves the pressure situations. He's what I'd call a gamer. He comes ready to play day in and day out. As Ricky Fernicol loses his footing on the ice. Wayne Valley skates up the ice, number 23, Tom Vigorito. Wayne Hills going up the ice. Good play there by number 15, Mark Bogert, intercepting a pass. Wayne Valley, shot is blocked. And the puck squirts into the Wayne Valley zone. Ricky Fernicol going against Kevin Gayer. Puck in the Hills zone. Shots on goal, 29-23 in favor of the Wayne Hills Patriots. So Wayne Hills, to start the period, killed a 5-on-3 penalty for 10 seconds. So Wayne Valley, you know, they have one power play goal tonight, but on their other chances, they haven't been able to capitalize.
At the end of the second period, I was talking about Wayne Hills and their unusually large amount of penalties. Well, they've cut down on those thus far during the third period. And as you see, they're really playing a lot better with all men on the ice. They got to keep that up if they want to hold this lead and thus get the Mayor's Cup.
Yeah, there is a trophy ceremony at the end of this game. It will be raised. Right now, if the game ended, it would be raised by the Wayne Hills Patriots and Coach Darren Amerkanian. Valley controls the puck. Good poke check by Rogers. Hard to see the numbers. We're on the other side of the rink. Pass across ice ahead of Dan Lane. Licio gets smoked by number 21, Michael Grutzmacher. And number 28, Eric Kavanaugh, very aggressive play for the Wayne Hills Patriots, sticking up for his teammate, Justin Licio. Number 13 for Wayne Valley shoots the puck. That is Mazurko, and Brian Rossman covers up for his 23rd save of the night. Brian Rossman just having a career game here in the Mayor's Cup. Just playing his heart out, stopping every shot that the Indians throw on him. He's just been absolutely fantastic tonight. I know his parents, Don and Marie, are going to be very proud of him. Been absolutely fantastic tonight. I know his parents, Don and Marie, are going to be very proud of him.
You know, this really is coming down to the goalies. Face off of the sophomore goalies. They're really proving themselves tonight, and they're really showing the promising future for both these squads.
Pass is blocked by Kevin Capola. Capola got his first goal of the year in their last game, a loss 5-4 against the Ramsey Rams. He also had an assist in that win over Old Japan. Kevin Capola, another kid in my deck hockey class, very talented player. He really handles the puck well, a lot of nifty moves. As Wayne Hills up the ice on the left side, actually behind the net, excuse me. A bait. Campbell playing defense on number 5, Brian Taylor. Taylor tries to pass it, and it is blocked by, I believe that was Justin Licio. Campbell up the ice. Actually, that was Ricky Fernicol, excuse me. And he gets hit by Grutzmacher. And Wayne Valley has a break by number 24, Billy Happy. Happy shoots. What a save by Brian Rossman with the glove. That is just absolutely fantastic by Brian Rossman. Stoning Happy on the breakaway.
Dave, I don't know about you, but I've noticed something different about this Wayne Hills Patriots team tonight. There's something I like to call swagger. Brian Rossman has stepped it up big in this game. Maybe it's that they're getting pumped up for this because they are playing Wayne Valley and it's the Mayor's Cup. If they could do this continuously throughout the rest of the season, maybe if they can play like this, they can make some noise in the NBIL.
Yeah, I agree. Brian Rossman has definitely stepped it up a notch. You know, last week, the first period, he would tell me he struggled. The next 2 periods, he played great, and he's showing his greatness tonight. You know, before the game, you know, the Wayne Hills players usually watch the game before, but Dave Rogers is like, Not tonight, folks. It's like Lucio, Suntup, Weinstein, get in the locker room. So Dave Rogers must have given them a really good pep talk for tonight. As Wayne Valley, and Brian Ross makes another great save. And the refs, I'm not sure what the call is going to be. Could be a penalty. That's what I would guess. A little bit of roughing going on.
25 for 26 saves Brian Rossman. He is having a career night, to say the least, because he has really stepped up. Now he's actually 25 for 26 in saves on saves opportunities. He's done an excellent job.
You know, I spoke to Brian Rossman earlier in school, and this is exactly what he told me. I want to hear my name more on that TV screen, and guess what? He's earning it here tonight. Couldn't ask for anything more. You got what you wanted, Rossman.
And there's going to be a timeout called on the ice. I believe it is called by the Wayne Hills Patriots. Coach Darren Amerkanian, Tony Chopka, and Dave Dadian want to talk things over.
NBA on NBC, folks. Enjoy it. There's no more NBA on NBC, but I love this song.
You know, Chad Cutler, he picked up the music before the games. You know, the real public address announcer at the Vault. You know, last week we had a little problem because he came a little late and I took over as PA announcer. But to clear all the air, Chad Cutler is the public address announcer. I am the second stringer. You know, when they need someone out of the pen, they bring me in.
Yes, Dave, you are second string in that, but you're first string in this. And now we got Fox 5, NFL on Fox. This is reminding me of the Giants when they play. I'm rekindling the fire when they were still playing. Unfortunately, they lost to the Panthers. And the NBA on NBC. Brought back memories of Allen Houston hitting a game-winning 3 in the playoffs in the 99 playoffs against Tim Hardaway's Miami Heat. I was jumping around the room with my father. I was very happy with that game. I just like the choice of music that Chad Cutler has with this. Actually, I had to give it to Aaron Staluppi since he is the disc jockey.
Are you a pro sports fan? Then watch the 30-minute drill with David Suntup, Andrew Gayo, Ryan Dubin, Andrew Axelband, Matt Dubow, Matt Taylor, Tom Gallo, and Alan Bernstein. And Matthew Green. The show is on weekly on Channel 77. Check your local listings. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please email the Wayne Hills Video Club at WayneHillsTV@yahoo.com. Once again, WayneHillsTV@yahoo.com. In Valley, and the shot by Saldine is wide of the net. Wayne Valley keeps the puck in the Hill zone. Wayne Valley behind the net. And Wayne Hills is in transition. You got Lane on the left. To Licio. Licio back to Lane. Lane tries to go behind the net, but number 23, Tom Gregorio, prevents him from doing so. Licio. No one there.
You know, Dan Lane's been pretty quiet since his 10-minute penalty earlier in the game. But I tell you what, look for him here in this third period because he's going to come back. Everything's going on the line right now, folks.
Saldine those the puck out of his net. And the Wayne Valley fans are trying to get into this game. The faithful doing what we'd like to call as the Tomahawk chant. You know, there's 5:40 left here in the third period. Yes, Andrew?
Copyrighted by Florida State. They have to get permission from them.
Yeah, also the Atlanta Braves use that chant. I'm not a big fan of that because I'm a Mets fan, to say the least. You know, David Wright, he's ready for spring training about that. Anyways, back to the action. Hill skates the puck up the right. Dan Lane is going to shoot that in. And it's going to be stopped by Pagluco. Guys, do you think Dan Lane would have had a good chance for a breakaway there if he took that in?
Oh, he definitely had a chance, but I like Dan Lane's play here ever since that 10-minute misconduct. Matthew Dubow, our own, mentioned that he's been quiet since, but I think he's played a smart game. I think he's doing nice, and he has been aggressive. Some hard hits, and you always like that from him. He has a lot of passion. He leaves it all out on the ice.
Wayne Valley trying to get a goal here. They're running out of time. You know, not a team that scores a lot of goals. Bogert behind the net. Bogert tries to center. The pass is blocked. Up the left side, the Wayne Hills Patriots are coming right back, and the puck is going to be controlled by Wayne Valley. Good move there by Mazurko. Puck behind the net. It's going to be hit out. Not sure who hit that out. Good play there defensively by Michael Abate. He's just had a fantastic game tonight, getting an assist on the second goal, playing great defense.
We got a lot of senior activity here tonight. Ricky Fernicola, Mike Abate. You know, all the seniors stepping up big here. Dave Rogers, Kevin Capola. They're all coming up. They know it's a young team, but they want to prove themselves. Like, guess what? We're still here, and we mean business.
Also, don't forget the brother of the play-by-play announcer, Eric Suntup, He always holds his own. He plays a fantastic game. Very smart, very fast, you know. Darren Mercadian always shows a lot of confidence putting him out on the ice. So Darren's going to shoot, take a slap shot. It's going to be saved by Pat Glucko. Gutzmacher behind the net. Flicks it up to Wieldhaus. Wieldhaus up the right side. Wieldhaus is going to fire a shot, and it hits off the boards behind the net. Good play there defensively by Wayne Hills. And Campbell's in transition. He has a 2-on-1. He's got Verticola. Campbell, great play there on defense by number 13, Anton Mazurko, possibly saving a goal. Weinstein has it. Weinstein takes it in. Weinstein makes a nifty move to Campbell. Campbell falls down. Mazurko, the assistant captain, hits it up. Wieldhaus up the ice. Wayne Valley has a chance. Number 2, Piumbo. Piumbo tries to center it. No one there. Wayne Hills around their goal. Rogers. He's got numbers. He's on the right. Rogers takes it in. Oh, no goal, the ref says. Eric White thought he had a goal, but the net came off its moorings. I think it's going to be a face-off in the Wayne Valley zone.
That was awfully close because Eric White, this little player, almost tipped it in there before it came off the moorings. I don't know about that call, but nevertheless, excellent effort there by E. White.
Actually, the ref made the right call. The net did get off its moorings. Andrew, come on. Let's be honest.
I disagree, Dave. I don't know about this.
Well, this is why we broadcast these games. You know, the world is not the world may be created equal, but sometimes it's not.
This may be true, but this is also why we broadcast in threes. I'm going to have to go with Andrew on this one. I think it was in.
Yeah, sorry about that, E. White. You know, on Monday we got to get back to playing deck hockey. I don't know if E. White's going to want to pass me the puck after saying that his goal should have been waved up, but E. White will forgive me. He's a good kid. As Matt Weinstein, I believe, is going to take the face-off, getting some advice from E. White. You know, as Andrew said, E. White, he's a great mentor, known as E. White around the hallways of Wayne Hills High School.
Eric White, raised by Arthur and Raquel White. Great parents. Arthur White, you know, his brother Larry and Arthur used to take Eric to the Schuyler tennis courts, play roller hockey with him till dawn. Dawn to dusk, baby. That's when they played. They turned those garbage cans over and shot it in. That's how we learned all these basics and all this heart.
As Matt Weinstein makes a nifty move and the puck is taken by number 24, Wayne Valley, Billy Happy, who was very happy when he scored that first goal for Wayne Valley. For Wayne Valley, Billy Happy, who was very happy when he scored that first goal for Wayne Valley. When he was on the ice, Eric Suntup playing very aggressive, all out, and he slams into the boards. Hopefully Eric will be okay. I'm sure he's fine. He's a trooper. He battles. Eric Suntup gets right up, and he's hitting the puck all over the place. Great hustle there by Eric Suntup. I'm sure when he gets back to the beds, Darren Amercani is going to give him a lot of praise. Weinstein handles the puck. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left the third period. Weinstein shoots at a bad angle, and it's stopped by Pat Glucko. Rogers keeps it in. Hits it across the boards. Suntup does not handle the puck. Wayne Valley fans getting a little enthusiastic here. Weinstein has it. Tries to draw it back, but cannot. Eric Cavanaugh, the son of Dale, keeps it in. Dale Cavanaugh, Coach Spring League for Eric. Dale's a great man. You know, Eric's brother Kyle plays football for Dartmouth. He's a safety. Oh, that is just absolutely dirty by Piumbo. Totally dirty. He just slammed Eric Suntup to the ground. Totally unnecessary.
Absolutely unnecessary.
I cannot believe there is no penalty on that. He just, I know, one hit I can understand, you know, because there is hitting in hockey. But 2 and 3, that is unacceptable. And Eric Suntup looks like he's in a little pain. That is just uncalled for.
We're coming down to the final minutes now. It's do or die for Valley. We got to see some big play.
Rogers makes a nifty move, and he's hit by number 15 on Wayne Valley, Mark Bogert. And I think there's going to be a penalty on that. Could be interference.
Absolutely some no calls here in the last couple of minutes. I mean, that hit that, who hit?
Piumbo.
Piumbo just leveled Suntup, and let's hope Eric is okay because he's a great individual. Also, your sibling, so.
Yeah, and he also drives you to all the games, you know.
He's a fine driver as well.
Yeah, he's a guru on the roads, as we could say. Face-off in the Wayne Valley zone. 1:17 left there in the third period. 3-1 Wayne Hills. Licio to take the draw against Vigorito. Lane going for the puck against Bogert. Campbell's going to reset. Campbell flicks it up in the air. It's going to be taken by Saldine. hits off of Bright. Bright, he's got an opening. Oh, great play there by number 23, I believe, Mike Vigorito, and number 15, Mark Bogert. And there's 1 minute left in the third period of play. The puck is up. Bright has it. Bright fires a shot, and it is gobbled up by Mike Paglucco. Paglucco just made that look easy. Just very nonchalantly scoops up the puck in the air.
You know, Doug Bright comes up with a big hit. I've been seeing these hits all night. It's giving me a headache. You got to wonder, how do these guys do it? They wake up every morning. They got to be feeling some pain. You got to give hockey players credit. It's a sport they love, and they play it hard.
48 seconds left here. Wayne Valley needs a miracle in order to tie. They're down 3-1. Shots on goal in favor of the Wayne Hills Patriots, 30-27. And Dan Kilday and Sean Spiller, who is the assistant coach for Wayne Valley, they call a timeout. You know, those plays that they run every day in practice 2 times a week, they're going to try to pull it out of their playbook and get some magic.
Questions, comments, criticism, email us, WayneHillsTV@yahoo.com. That is WayneHillsTV@yahoo.com. We would like to thank all of you that emailed us. We have been just gushing with emails left
Love
and
the emails.
right.
They're sacred.
I think out of all the events we've done, David, we've done over 25 events. We've received a total of, ladies and gentlemen, don't jump out of your seat, 4 emails. I mean, just keep it coming.
And 2 of them were from an acquaintance of our I guess, supervisor, Mr. Jim Hookstraight.
Yeah, Mr. Jim Hookstraight.
Yeah, very famous man, well known around the North Jersey area for his great camera work. You know, he works for Mike Quick on MSG. You know, Mr. Hookstraight, he's a great man, very committed.
I would also like to thank Jimmy Cavallo for recently coming to Room 117 in Wayne Hills High School for doing the voiceovers for the Wayne Hills football video, highlight video, which they won the North 1 Group 3 state sectional title.
These show take the draw against Vigorito. Vigorito wins the draw. Saldine hits it up the ice. 40 seconds left. Wayne Hills hits in the Wayne Valley zone. Paglucco gives it back to Vigorito. Vigorito gets out to Saldine. Saldine gives it up to Mazurko. Mazurko on the right side of the boards. And there's going to be a whistle on the play. Now here's the upcoming schedule for the Wayne Hills Patriots. On Sunday, January 22nd, they travel to Sportorama to play the undefeated Ramapo Raiders. Ramapo having a great year at 10-2. You know, they're led by Rob Sorrenti. Xander Dyke having a great year. Then their next Friday night home game is January 27th against Mawa at 8 p.m. We are broadcasting that game as Wayne Valley shoots the puck. That's shot by Saldine. 15 seconds left. Wayne Valley keeps the puck in the zone. Campbell tries to clear his block. Brian Rossman gives it to Rogers. Rogers around the net. 5 seconds left. Wayne Hills is going to hold on. As the Wayne Hills horns are ringing, and that is the end of the game as there is some fighting between Micah Bate and Anton Mazurko. These shall involve Lane. This is the end of the game here, but stay tuned because we're going to have the Mayor's Cup ceremony coming up.
The Mayor's Cup's going to be on the Wayne Hills side of Wayne for the next year or so. Valley will be looking to take it back, but all I can say is that beautiful trophy is going to look very nice in our hallways.
Well, they will put it on display. Very nice trophy indeed. Very large trophy. But now three games in 3 years, and the record stands still. Wayne Hills 3-0 versus the Indians of Wayne Valley.
You know, I was talking about shots on goal before the game. You know, it wasn't really that uneven. Wayne Hills had 30 shots on goal. Wayne Valley had 28 shots on goal. You know, Brian Rossman had a career night here at the Vault. You know, he's going to have a party afterwards and celebrate this win. He played really well. Mike Paglucco, I know it's tough to be on the losing side of games when you play so well, but Mike Paglucco played great. As someone that works at the Vault, one of the Vault faithfuls, is on the ice telling the fans to give support to both teams as the Wayne Valley fans are filing out. You know, we said before the game, the Wayne Valley faithful did not need to motivate the Wayne Hills players anymore. And, you know, Wayne Valley has been quiet. The Wayne Hills players, you know, played great, and the Wayne Valley fans stop talking.
You know, you got to give it up to both teams. Not great records, yet they come in enthusiastic, wanting to play. The thrill was there, and they loved every minute of it. I enjoyed this game tremendously. One of the best games I've seen in quite a while. Lots of energy, folks, and that's what you like to see.
as the mayor of Wayne, New Jersey, Scott Romana, is on the ice. He wants to present the trophy to the winner of the Mayor's Cup, the Wayne Hills Patriots. As the Wayne Valley faithful is filing out of the North Fork Bank Ice Vault, as the Wayne Hills fans are staying to celebrate. As the Wayne Hills faithful gives a rousing ovation, and the Wayne Valley players are showing a lot of good sportsmanship as the captain, number 9, Dave Rogers, raises the Mayor's Trophy, the first person to touch the trophy. And Albert Campbell putting his hands on that trophy that he craved, back in the hall as the Wayne Hills High School. That's all he was thinking about today.
I crave the trophy sometimes too, Dave.
Yeah, the trophy is it's a very sacred item, Darren Mercadian, I'm not sure if he keeps this trophy or Joseph Ascalise. It's going to be in the athletic office of the home of Mr. Mercadian, and it's going to be right up there in the trophy case. Very sacred item.
And Jonathan Haas has just walked onto the ice and touched the trophy.
He was on the bench, actually.
Ladies and gentlemen, you will not. This is a very nice sight. Jonathan Haas, junior varsity player for the Wayne
Also
Hills
a
Patriots.
varsity assistant coach when he's on the bench,
Yes.
wearing the helmets, him and Brett. Jonathan Haas, he's a great hockey net, He knows his stuff. And Latin class, Latin class, not the most interesting class. He draws hockey plays, He's a guru. Let's put it down. He loves hockey. He eats, breathes, and sleeps it. It was a great game today, guys. What are your thoughts on the game?
Look for this trophy to resurface, folks, because guess what? It's going to become a tradition here in Wayne. You're going to see it resurfacing every year, hopefully to see this great energy game.
Yes, but back to the game. It was a game of one-sidedness, if that's a word, I don't know. But Wayne Hills, they just dominated on both sides. Brian Rawson, he deserves the MVP in this game. 27 out of 28 on shots. That's absolutely superb, to say the least. He stepped it up big when it was needed, because this is the Mayor's Cup, and everyone was pumped up for this game. And they overcame adversity. They have not had the greatest year, but they still come to the games pumped up as usual.
Wayne Hills was in dire need of good goalie play, and Brian Rossman did that tonight. 27 out of 28 is fabulous. He was stopping shots left and right. The kick save, the glove save, whatever Wayne Valley threw at him, except for that one shot by Billy Happy, where Billy Happy had a wide open shot of Brian Rossman. Brian Rossman stopped everything. And the offense is clicking. Justin Licio scored a goal on a Michael Bates shot from the point. Licio got the rebound and put it home. And then Ricky Fernicola getting his first goal of the year on a great pass from Dave Rogers. Fernicola, the shot trickled off of Pagluco and went in the net for the first goal. And then the third and final goal, who else scored but the legend, the player that Wayne Hills Patriots fans love, number 7, the captain, Albert Campbell. I believe that was his 15th goal of the year, right in front of Pagluco. He got Pagluco on the ice, and then Campbell just flicked it over him and got the third goal. So great effort all around by the Wayne Hills Patriots. A lot of swagger tonight. And I'm sure head coach Darren Mercadian and his assistants Dave Dady and Tony Chapka are going to be thrilled with his club. And next game, they have a tough schedule coming up. 4 teams that they lost for the first time. 2 of the teams, Ramapo and Indian Hills, are 2 of the top teams in North Jersey. So this is a huge win for them. Any other thoughts, guys?
You really just got to hope this win sparks a fire under the Wayne Hills team for the rest of the season. We're hoping going into the remainder of the season that they're going to make the playoffs. It's looking tough, but they could do it. And I believe that Wayne Hills is going to have some future ahead of them in the future seasons.
Well, maybe this win can spark them. With a schedule coming up of Ramapo, Indian Hills, Fairlawn, and Mawa, it's in their favor because we all know Indian Hills and Ramapo, they're powerhouses, but they can win the game against Mawa. They can win the game against Fairlawn. So maybe if they can get us play a little over 500 ball the rest of the way, 500 puck the rest of the way, maybe they can, start something.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a challenge here. They really have to have good goaltending like tonight with Brian Rossman. They have to play good defense. Albert Campbell, Dave Rogers, Justin Licio, Micah Bate, and other big players. They need to put the puck in the net. I think it's doable, but it's going to be tough because now the record in the league, actually this was not a league game, so this does not improve their league record. And States is done by league record, and Wayne Hills is 3-7-1 in the league. So, some of these games are big, and the deadline's coming soon, so they really need to win. I'm David Suntup. Also, my broadcasters, Matt Dubow, Andrew Gayo. I also like to thank Tom Gallo and Justin Dubin. Matt Gallo, excuse me, I always get the two mixed up. Matt and Tom look so alike. I like to thank Matt Gallo and Justin Dubin. I'm David Suntup. Have a good night, everyone.